It didn't happen all at once. It was a slow fade, like a light dimming in a great hall where everyone thought the party would never end. In the late 1920s, America was dancing to the sound of prosperity. The ticker tape sang, factories roared, and the future felt like it was made of gold. People bought radios, cars, even homes, often on credit, believing tomorrow would always be richer than today. The stock market climbed like it could touch the sky. And then, in October 1929, the music stopped. Banks closed their doors. Lines formed outside, not for opportunity, but for answers. Overnight, the life savings of millions vanished into thin air. The American dream changed its meaning. It was no longer about comfort or ambition. It was about survival, about where your next meal would come from. By 1933, 1 in every 4 Americans was out of work. Men who once wore suits and ran offices now stood in breadlines, hats in their hands, eyes fixed on the ground. Families sold their furniture, their wedding rings, anything they could, just to make it through another week. And then the land itself turned against them. In the heart of the country, the skies darkened. The Dust Bowl came like a slow-moving disaster, swallowing farms, burying dreams under waves of dirt. Families packed their entire lives into rusted cars and drove west, chasing a promise that often didn't exist. They built Hoovervilles, shanty towns of cardboard, wood, and tin, cities of waiting, of hoping, of quiet desperation. Then, at last, a voice came over the radio, a promise of a new deal. The government began to build again, dams, bridges, roads, but more importantly, it began to rebuild hope. Work returned, slowly. Dignity returned, piece by piece. Still, it took a decade and then a world war to truly wake America from the nightmare. The Great Depression taught a hard lesson, that prosperity is fragile, but the human spirit is not. The dust eventually settled, the markets recovered, but the scars remained, etched into a generation that would never again believe that good times were guaranteed.
If you liked this video, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to True History Show.